this isn't everyone, but this is a lot of people. A lot of people that voted for Trump and different things. There are plenty of people sort of in the center, plenty of people that are right wing, but only because like they don't like government interference and stuff, and they some have like an irrational fear of like thinking, oh, it's gonna be they're gonna fucking do like there's gonna be some MK Ultra shit going on, like oh, big pharma, all this stuff. Doctors are all trying to keep you sick and make money and everything, and all that shit. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many. Talk about liberty, talk about the freedom to do everything, you know? The freedom to own whatever firearm and carry it around and do whatever. The freedom to be Christian, but also the freedom to force others into Christian ways, like, that aren't even truly Christian. But then, what about the freedom to, save a woman's life? You know, get rid of a bundle of cells that isn't, you know, the heartbeat isn't really a heartbeat, and different things like that. What about the freedom to save women's lives and to, you know, also save their lives in certain ways if they get pregnant and. Oh yeah, and also, I know, I'm sorry, it's just a thing to say. You say women, I realize that trans men and non-binary, like, different people, I get it. You can get pregnant and everything. So I don't want to take that away from anyone. But yeah, like, and even if someone doesn't have enough money and has like triplets or something, it's like, well, now you're screwed. It's like, and then there's government assistance in that way. It's like, you can't have it both ways. Be like, oh, you know, poor people have to have their babies, but no, nobody can use um, federal assistance. Nobody can get on, you know, welfare and everything. Even though, fun fact, California, New York, different places that are major blue pay a shit ton of taxes. And like if you look into it, it's not there are different ways. There are also businesses. It's not simply this simple. But yeah, like red states are more federally dependent. Red districts and everything. There are more the people like that's the thing too. It's the Republican lie. The politicians will make you feel like they're for the little guy, but they're fucking cutting taxes for the rich and making it more difficult for the fucking middle class and everything. So it's like people fall for that shit. But anyway, like yeah, red places are more federally dependent, while blue are, and it's not just that simple. And again, I'm all for people having like. I'm not gonna be like talking shit and be like, oh, you don't deserve to get federal assistance, because I believe in that. If someone needs a hand for a little while until they get back on their feet, just another thing with like in Sweden and stuff, they pay fucking high as hell taxes, but also there's serious equality, and people don't mind. Like for the most part, I wouldn't mind having my taxes go to fucking. That's how it happens in the United States too. That's most of our taxes go towards, you know, social security stuff, different stuff like that. It's how it should be. Why do you feel so, why do so many people just have this greed to where it's like, I earned this, I decide what I do with it. It's like, dude, people don't decide what's best, you know? Well, that's the thing. As a whole, we should have, you know, the majority of people, you know, decide what occurs, you know, have votes on things and everything. But yeah, like Sweden pays high taxes, but there's great unemployment, gives you a chance to like get back on your feet, and people aren't just abusing it and shit. It's not like everybody that like look like they're doing well, you know. It's when people sometimes people need a hand, and yeah, have it be a strict process to where they make sure everybody's trying to get their shit together and everything. I don't want people to like pretend they're disabled and just like sit at home and do nothing and just rake in the fucking cash. Not at all. But yeah, still, just like that whole thing, like Republicans for liberty and everything. But it's like, oh no, no abortion. We're gonna outlaw. You know, so many people are just like, oh, my religion dictates what you do, and then fucking like no transgender healthcare, even though it's fucking that's another fucking bullshit, fake pseudo Christian fucking gimmick. Fuck, oh, that's not even in the Bible. You think they fucking like talked a shit ton about that back then, like transgender lives and everything? Like, Even though some existed and everything, but still, that wasn't a thing in the Bible anyway. You act like, and people love that Old Testament bullshit where they'll be like, oh, look at, like, oh, fucking gay people, that's a sin. You gotta repent for that. And then ignore everything else, like about like what foods you can eat and can't eat and everything. All the same shit in the same books of the Bible. Oh, that's different. That's different. You're fucking stupid, dude. You're blind. You're just a bigot. That's all. You just use religion as a thing. Oh, I'm the righteous one. I have the superiority. Like, dude. Yes, we should keep abortion as a fucking tool for people that need it. We should definitely have fucking protect trans kids and have people speak with professionals and their family, and definitely, like, that's just good parenting. If you're like gonna be like, if you don't allow your child to fucking be happy and pursue what they want to pursue, that's just you shit, dude. I know I'm not a parent, but I can just call out. There are certain things that like just no-nos, you know. Don't fucking kick your kid out because she's trans. And I know a lot of times, sometimes it could be a phase. Sometimes there's that chance, but just allow her to wear a dress to school. Allow her to fucking express herself however. And if it's just a phase and it's actually later on he decides, you know, oh, this isn't actually my thing, it's fine. These things are reversible, and let people just express themselves how they want to. But there are so many bigots that are just Republican, Christian, fake Christian, who are going to do that, who are going to be like, fuck, no, there's no way my child would do this, that'll ruin me, it's all about me, not my child, you know. Pay attention to what I want, not what my kid wants. I'd feel like a failed parent if my child's trans. It's like, you're a failed parent because you won't allow your kid to be trans. Papam. Anyway, there's just some, and again, there are all sorts of people in all walks of life and everything. Plenty of Republicans I could have common ground with, plenty of far leftists, different things. But then look at what the far right is compared to the far left. The far left is like, you know, communist or whatever, wants everybody to get what they need and everything. I'm not communist, I'm social democrat, which a lot of blind people would call communist. I just want, like, they're fucking, it's still, it's not communist. These places, most wealthy countries that are doing well, and I know some of them got lucky. It's like, oh, they have reserves, they have different minerals or whatever, and it's, oh, this helps and everything. But still, the system works. There are top economists across the globe who say, hey, yeah, this makes sense to fucking take care of each other this way. You know? It pays off. And again, Medicare for all would be the cheaper option for the country while saving more lives. There are just certain things, like, once you learn, it makes, unless if you're just gonna play pretend and just everything, it's just, you're gonna go the correct path and everything. Once you learn enough, once you find, like, hey, well, these websites say this, but this, and I know, like, there could be lies out there, but if you're gonna trust, like, some YouTuber from, like, oh, like, Catholics for Trump or something, over fucking studies and the actual, like, fact checked, like, hey, we did fucking, like, we spent a lot of time and we had scientists and economists, you know, climatologists, whatever. We put a lot of money into finding the truth for this. Oh, but they're paid by Democrats because, oh shit, veganism is a new world order. They're gonna they're taking our freedoms and everything. Different shit like that. Anyway, yeah, don't speak about liberty while trying to strip women of their freedom to be healthy and sometimes just to survive over a bundle of cells because you believe in that is more worthwhile of life. No, the human being that has a history and has family, friends, and memories and a fucking working brain. You cannot put a bundle of cells over that, and you cannot strip transgender health access. Anyway, I love you all. I wish you pleasant days.